Snowy white owls are flocking to Vancouver Island right now. They are arriving underweight, exhausted, and near death. They are well off their normal migration route, and they're showing up here in droves. And island rescue groups say they're overwhelmed, underprepared, and despite their best efforts, the owls are dying. CTV's Gord Kurbis reports.
I got the feet, but they're...
A blanketed bird is removed from a holding pen at the Mountainaire Avian Rescue Society. Underneath the cover, a snowy white owl needing emergency care.
Over the years, we've had a few. Last year, we had 2. One survived, one did not.
It's the 4th snowy owl that's been here in the past few weeks, each one of them in very rough shape.
I suspect there was a large population of rodents this year, and so with the rodent food source, then the owls respond by producing more babies. So when they've got this abundance of offspring, when it's time for them to establish their own territories, they have to go further.
The snowy whites do make it to Vancouver Island on rare occasions, but this winter, rare has turned into routine.
There seems to be a lot of centers who are coming up with snowy owls, one over in the Okanagan now that we know of. There's been two down in Victoria that perhaps Wildark is aware of, and I'm sure there's more.
Staff and volunteers at the Avian Centre are trying everything they can think of to nurse the owls back to health, but only the 4th arrival remains. The other 3 all died. That's despite the volunteers' best efforts and the urgent methods undertaken to get the birds into the Merville facility.
Facebook has been invaluable, especially when transporting birds from the North Island. Very critical, especially with birds that are starving. They're cold and, just basically hanging on by a thread.
The workers here in Merville are in contact with other rescue groups on the island and beyond, trying to share information to finding out how to best help the owls recover.
Their guts basically have been empty for long enough that they've shut down. So you want to make sure that they have enough fluid in their system first, and then slowly introduce proteins.
Like all the efforts the Society undertakes, money is an important factor. Right now, the Society is hoping you'll help with 2 online funding competitions. Links to those sites can be found through wingtips.org. Gord Kurbis, CTV News, Merville.